Yo, guys, welcome to the 957 News. My name is Neno Domple. Today, I'm hosting one big boy. I mean, you know him, Elvis Justice Bedi, who's been doing more things in Ghana and outside the country. So I joined Elvis to Kumasi and Sunyani within the year for a tour. We had thousands of young people come out there for him to come and learn from him. He dashed a lot of people money. People learned a lot from him. He directed people like a lot of things. Elvis, welcome to the show. You are the last person I'm interviewing for the year. I'm supposed to be on break right now, but Charlie, big man. So I just had to do this. How's your year been for you? I've been touring with you, but how has it been for you generally?
This year, why well, we are alive, so it's been good. We can't complain. And even if we want to complain, Charlie, we still have to keep it moving. So it's been good, at least I'm alive, so it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I saw you made a post on YouTube on Instagram a few days ago, and you were talking about some challenges you went through. What are three big challenges you went through this year?
It's there. It's on the Instagram. So, Charlie, it's been a whole lot of things, but how good do like and I always say this, that I hate this fake perfect life everyone is trying to live. Go on Instagram, everyone looks good there, everyone looks there, but internally there are a lot of stuff's going on. And this year, I would like the later part of the year, that's really been smooth for me. But like I said, I hate this fake perfect life everyone is trying to live, and I'll always be the first to say what I'm going through. If I'm going through shit, my people always know. If I'm going through good days, my people know. So that's how I live my life. There's nothing like always nice days for me. When I'm through shit, I let everybody know that I'm through shit and da 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 da.
So I was reading that you say you lost $4,000 in a single trade. How does it feel to lose
40,000?
48,000.
That was my biggest loss this year. I think it happened around May.
How does it feel to lose? How does it feel to lose such an amount of money?
No, but before that month, I've made some quite good wins. I've made 60K in a single trade before, so it didn't really hurt me, as much as I lost. Trading is a kind of probability game, right? I want to, anyone watching this, right? There is the kind of investment, or there's a kind of stuff that we get to that we are too sure, right? We are too sure that it's going to work out. That was a kind of surety that I had in that trade, and I took that trade, and I was very, very certain that it was going to go in my way. I was going to make lots of grants from that money, but it didn't go my way, and it is what it is, like I said. Right. So first that was my biggest L this year. But before that, I was doing great.
You thought Ghana, you thought some parts of Europe. There's a question that comes to me that I want to ask you. I just didn't want to ask you off record. I want to ask you on record so that people who are part of that would know like how much went into it. How much went into organizing the Kumasi Sunyani Nakrato?
A lot. I don't really have I can't really give a figure, but I can say a lot. A lot went into it, from speakers to hiring the places, getting the people, the background work, a lot, transportation. You're a part of the tour, so you know what I'm talking about. Hotel for like everything. It was a lot, but I was even fortunate that it was a partnership with another broker, so it wasn't really a burden to my head. They took some 30% or 40%, and I took the rest. So it was a lot, but we are here.
It was a lot, but so you can't just give me like a rough estimate.
I can't really give
I knew the number of us who left Accra to Kumasi by flight, the number of hotel rooms we took, the number of apartments, the number of cars we used for people, boys that you had to sort out, boys that were coming to you in a hotel room every now and then, and everything. Like, so sometimes I ask myself, don't you see that? Don't you think it will get to a point where you wouldn't be able to make money and you go broke? Would there be a day where you'd be like, you think like, would there be a day you go like really broke?
it happens. It happens. There was one time this year. There's been not even just one time, many times this year where I've even gone broke, that I was even calling my friends to ask, hey, send me $2,000, send me $3,000. This is a naked truth that people don't know. They think, because this guy is looking good, but it's not always that. From the sanctions, when the sanctions came in, that's when everything started moving. Things started moving sideways for me, because it got to a time everything was blocked. The only way you can get money was from someone that had more rubles, or someone that had money in his card already, because you couldn't withdraw, you couldn't deposit, there was no money going out of the country, there was no transaction coming in from the country, PayPal was blocked, like name it, every transaction medium was blocked, banks was blocked, Western Union. So imagine how someone would live. I was very fortunate that time that I had some cash on me, and it took me through. But there's been days that I haven't even I could call my friends, yo, Charlie, I they need $10,000. Yo, Charlie, due to this, due to that, I they need $20,000. And some come true, some don't come true. So it is what it is. It comes with it. And the reason why I'm even doing this interview with you is I feel a lot of people go through depression, thinking that their lives are not better because look up to someone, and they think it's all nice. Most times, yes, it's good. Listen, I've been doing trading for 3-4 years, and it's been good. This is the first year that I'm really encountering problems. So if I've lived the 3 years, the first 3 years, like with good lifestyle, and I'm sinking sunk now, why can't I share that as a testimony to people, that if you are going through this, know that I'm also going through this. So if you think this year has been bad, that this year I'm also going through this stuff and stuff. So there's no need of you feeling all depressed, and like, I hope you do get what I mean.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
tempted
So
to ask. So as you speak now, are you broke right now?
am I broke? I'm not broke, but I'm not broke. I can't be broke. But the whole idea of this thing, this broke thing, is you can be in a position where you have money, but you can't touch it.
Yeah, you can't spend the money.
You can't spend the money. You can be in that position, and you can be in a position where you have money in assets, but if you don't sell those assets, you can't use those money. So there's nothing like telling or thinking that someone can be broke. Definitely the only person that can be broke is someone who doesn't have any assets, who doesn't even have anything to lean on. Like, you get me? If they just have no hopes anywhere, like there's no hopes from family, there's no hopes from the account, but for my case, there's hope. Like, there's something I'm leaning on, just that I can't, because of the sanctions and whatsoever is going on, I can't, really get access to them, right? And have some assets going on too. So it's not like I'm broke. It's just, time, right? Just a tough time.
Elvis,
Let me just
Elvis, wait, Elvis. Wait, how many
Mhm.
girlfriends do you have right now?
How many girlfriends?
Yeah.
How has that got into do it with what
I
you
mean,
are
I'm
talking
just trying to
about?
dig into your personal life
Did
because
did, did, did,
see,
did any girl tell you that I'm dating her, or did any girl tell you that
because
I'm
I
okay?
knew I knew I knew you had a broken heart this year.
You knew I had a broken heart.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It wasn't really a broken heart, but I splitted up with, I think, the early 2022, right? I splitted up with my ex because of um because I wasn't really having much time. I was grinding a lot, but hey, I'm occupied now and I'm good.
How does
Just so you know,
how does it feel to have broken heart? Like how does it feel?
it wasn't really a broken heart, but like
Elvis, can I pray?
no, it's, oh, come on, it's not broken heart. Broken heart is like, it hurts though, but someone you love, and you shared days, years, months, you did some stuff good together, and all, like, you get me, you've been with that person. It's, if that person leaves you, it's going to hurt in a way, but not like, let's not classify that as broken heart, right? For
Okay.
someone, it grind. and when there when sanction started, and bro, it affected my business, investors and all those things. So
I
that's the
see.
issue on board.
I see. So let's talk about like the times you really had good times, okay? The good times you had. You came to Ghana,
Mm-hmm.
so you are currently doing certain projects. Would you like to tell people about certain projects you are doing in Ghana?
Yeah. The reason why I'm even perturbed now or disturbed now, I have some projects going on in Ghana. If you read most of my articles online, mostly the international articles, I made the one interview with Jack Johnson. I told Jack that, I was building a school in Ghana. I was building a hospital and these are projects that I'm currently, doing. And I want to also do some real estate, portfolios to my name. Those are projects that I'm doing. And, those projects need quite a lot of funds. It has to keep on moving. I don't know if you do get me. It has to keep on moving, and it requires a lot of funds. It's there has to be cash flow going into these things, and when the cash ceases, it affects those business. So it's been it's currently on pause now cause of what's happening. I'm just being real. But 2023, we should everything should be well, and we should launch everything, and we should commission everything like I said.
I see. I see. So do you have any plans of coming back to Ghana anytime soon?
Yeah, definitely. I'm coming to Ghana. But I'm looking to settle to one of the not South American countries. Maybe America, Canada should be the journey. Should be my new country. Russia isn't it. I'm leaving Russia, of course. So USA, Canada should be where I would be based 2023 most likely. But Ghana would be like, another place where, I would also be at. So as for Ghana, like I said, the projects and like a lot of down backside work or works behind the scenes.
So like I'm sometimes I wake up and I'm like, when people say they want to start this thing, they wake up and they're like, they've seen Elvis live a lavish lifestyle, so they're going to work hard, like they're going to do everything possible to become like Elvis. How can someone who wants to be like become like you, where is the person supposed to start from?
All right. How do you get into this, especially with corporate? We've been hearing. Let me give an example as this, right? Let's say a lion, right? A lion is hungry and he goes hunting for days without getting back food or getting any meat or any animal to feed on. How do you think the lion would behave? The only thoughts that will come into the lion's head would be, you know the next day I can't mess up again, because if I mess up, I'll go hungry again. If I go on hunting and I don't get any meat, back home, I would go hungry again. And that should be the kind of thoughts that should be on everyone's back. You are struggling now, and you are depressed, and you are not finding an answer to whatever you are looking for. The real question is, what will happen tomorrow? Would you keep on sitting there, thinking, overthinking, doing stuff, drinking, partying, and forgetting about there's life tomorrow? Like, what will happen tomorrow? Like, are you not going to be hungry more? The more the more time you waste on, thinking about the future, you're not going to be hungry anymore. So it's first starts with, letting yourself, like, I don't know how to put it, but giving yourself away to want it more. You have to be hungry. I really love myself this way, because I've never felt as hungry as I started. You have to look hungry. You have to look like you want it. That should be the first thing. After seeming that you want it, you want to start it, making up your mind that you want to start it, everything will go on its way. You have $100, you take the knowledge, you get the knowledge, and you just give yourself a year, or just give yourself 2023. I should be financially free. And don't start by saying, don't start the journey by saying, I want to buy a Lamborghini, I want to live the lifestyle that another person is living. It shouldn't start with that. You have to start solving the current needs of your life. If your current need is, you can't afford, clothes, you can't afford shoes, that should be your current need. You should trade in a way to be able to afford those clothes, those shoes. Afterwards, if you're picking trotro and you want to picking trotro, you want to go to the big boys to start picking taxi, that should be your next need. It's like life is like that. It's like a ladder. You don't want to start driving Rolls Royce when you've not even driven Honda Civic, or you've not even picked trotro. You've not picked
Wow.
what is the name, taxi. You've not picked, you've not driven like Honda Civic and all those cars. It's a state. I think people want it big all at once, but we all start from somewhere. And trust me, you staying patient, starting from somewhere would yield you results. So the spirit of wanting starts first, the rest will follow. If you want it bad, there's not going to be a day that you feel like you want to give up.
Obviously, people who have money, like people who are rich boys like you, have people around them who at the end of the day they are giving money to do certain projects and they don't execute them. I'm just reading that you lost some huge sums of money through property. People scammed you. How did that happen?
The property was a house I was buying. I wanted to move out from Russia, so the only way was, I was thinking you can acquire property in London or in the UK or in the US. When you acquire property, you can use that to get, a permit or something, to get, papers to, go. So that was how it started. I met my cousin, got me into it, but bro, it was all, scamming. I've been doing this since, I think, since 4 or 5 months now, and bro, no results, and everyone, so it's just shit that happened. I've reported this, but still no heed. But it's one of those days, and it's one of those things.
So like it means Zikanwashi.
That's how it looks like for now, but they are still working on it. That's what they keep telling me. But how, it's just like this. I also have investors whom invested into me, and since my sanctions, I've never been able to deliver to them. And how would you also feel if you were in their shoes? Would you say Elvis is a scammer? You have to understand people in that stance. So I'm a very, very patient guy. I understand people from losing sides, but it's all some way. But Charlie, how we go do them? So let's just say, yeah, it's a scam, because after that I didn't receive any feedback, because they don't reply my test. It's just, we will get back to you, get back to you, get back to you. And that's it. So it's been crazy. It's been crazy.
I see. So let me ask this. When you came to Ghana for your tour, how has it been for you when you went back to Russia? What impact has the tour you did in Ghana got into your brand?
The tour I did in Ghana is something that I do every year. That was the second edition. Every year, even this 2023 July, I will still do another. July, August, I'll still do another tour. It's something yearly. Whether I'm dying or I'm not dying, it's something that I have to do. So the third edition will be coming on. But people ask me how we're going through all these things, and we were still doing this tour. It's something that we still have to, do. And it's a way. And I know that one day, maybe during my next tour, who knows, I would be telling people how I overcame, all these, and it will be someone else, survival guide. It can be, right.
So Elvis, we're just about to wrap up. Your fans, people who follow you, people who read your stuff, they don't know where you're going to. I mean, from the post you made, I've seen comments like people really sympathize with you. What would you tell people who are currently worried too much about you?
Don't sympathize with me. It's part of the job. It's part of the game. and I'm the kind of guy that's, have mental toughness. I always bounce back. I always, get my stars back. But this year was the year. This year was a good year. Trust me, it was a very, very, very good year. Crypto was very bad, but with this year with trading and everything it was a very good year. But we are coming back. We are redeeming whatever we lost 2023, and it's going to be a great year. So for people watching this, stay motivated. If I don't know whatever you are going through, or I don't know whatever you've been through, but just know that you are just starting, right? Whatever you are going through, God is just putting you through those things, just to test your faith in Him. It could be. So don't give up. Stay motivated. Forgive yourself, restart, and get back to work 2023.
Because I want to tell you this on behalf of everybody in Ghana whom you've helped, all the young people who look up to you, people you went to Sunyani and Accra to inspire, that they really love you and we really love you. I mean, I just don't see like young people trying to do bigger things and big things for themselves. I know you're one of an exception, like one of the guys who go a long way to put smiles on other people's faces. I remember when we went to the tour, there were times where you were not happy, but you were just trying to make other people happy. And that's a good thing. Keep it up and keep going. Got your back. God has got your back. And your parents, your parents are really proud of you. I went to Sinyani with you and I saw the joy in your dad's and your mom's face. Keep doing you, keep being you. And Charlie, you smile again. You smile again. So all the best.
I appreciate, bro. I appreciate.
Charlie, that's how we draw a curtain on the interview with Elvis Justice. You can drop your comments. If there's any question I've not asked, just drop it. We'll come back again. I know Elvis will always be available for me.
Definitely, I'll be in Ghana. And
guys, Charlie, Elvis is coming to Ghana in this December, like early January, and I'm going to keep you guys updated. We'll catch you guys on the flip side. Elvis, thank you for talking to me.
Bless up, bro.
Bye.